Hi, come with me. Let me take you on my journey to America from start to finish, episode by episode. Let's go. So basically, this was when I was leaving Yola for the last time. Yola International Airport are really trying. They have good facilities, at least at their level. But after visiting Lagos International Airport, Abuja International Airport, Doha in Qatar International Airport, and Atlanta International Airport here in Georgia, I really feel that Yola will gradually get there, especially in terms of space inside of the terminal. Recently, I saw the news that they have been approved to become an international airport, not only as a name, but international flights too. So, Epis delayed our flight because of weather. The flight was supposed to be 3 p.m., but finally around 8 p.m. we started boarding. And thanks to the Yola International Airport staff, they apologized and kept us company. So this was where we were boarding. Actually, this is my first time with Epis. I've been using Aero. Like Aero are my favorite contractors when it comes to flying. So, but on the day I was supposed to leave to Abuja to catch my international flight, Aero does not have morning, afternoon, or even evening flight. So I had no choice than to book the next available Airpeace. And on the booking reservation, I was even the last person. So this was us boarding around 8 p.m., meaning we were going to come very late. One thing I don't like about Airpeace is their flight attendants are arrogant. I have to say this in this video. Anyways, this was when we arrived, and I was leaving the plane very angry. This was at the international airport in Abuja around 9:30 or so. Peace, seriously, if you people are listening to this, your flight attendants are arrogant. I have flew a couple of times with Aero, and they are very kind, you can ask any question, no matter how stupid the question is. They know that it's their job to answer and make you feel comfortable. But you see Airpeace from boarding, one lady was asking me one stupid question. I was like, what sort of question is that? She had to repeat herself and correct herself. I am a customer. You have a problem with what I'm carrying or something. I was checked at the terminal. So what makes you think? Anyway, that is for another day. But seriously, even though the airplane Airpeace looks newer than Aero, the ones that are coming to Yola, not that all Aero planes are not new. The ones I have boarded a couple of times, the one I joined this time around in Airpeace looks more newer, but I still did not enjoy the flight because of the attitude of the air hostess. Like about 2 or 3 of them. One had problem with me, the 2 others have problem with other people in the same flight. Can you imagine? Anyway, it's okay. This was when we were entering the terminal in Abuja. I had to sleep in the terminal because we reached here 9 p.m. Right now, my flight to Doha, my connecting flight to Atlanta, which we first drop in Doha, was going to be going at 2 p.m. the next day. So this is an international airport. For those of you that don't know, Yola International Airport does not work 24 hours a day because it's just a name, international airport. But real international airport does not sleep. The lights does not go off. There are staffs that do night shift. There are those that do morning shift. It's 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Even during festive period, you see plane landing and flying 2 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning. So anyway, arrival C. This was when we were entering the terminal. This is where we pass to go to baggage claim, where we get our luggages. It's an international flight, so it was a lot. Airpeace had to charge me extra 30,000 naira for my luggage. They allow only 15 kg of luggage, and I had 45. So they had to minus 15 from 45, and they made me pay the extra. And I was flying international. There were a lot of things I was carrying. Aside from the things I was carrying for myself, I was carrying some things for my brother, some things he left, like his books, some of his saxophone things, Then there are some things I got for my dad, like some seeds that he will plant. My dad is very good when it comes to gardening. So that's I also okay. Anyway, this was when I was looking for my flights in the morning, 2 p.m. Even though I know he's on the ticket, but I still needed to check the board to be sure that it was not delayed or moved. Anyway, so you see this bench, that was where I spent the night. It wasn't easy, but I was happy, man. I was leaving Nigeria. Who would not be happy? My goodness. From 2015, we have been working on this quietly, prayerfully, and finally, I have to be happy, no matter, even if it means for me to sleep on the tile. But anyway, I had some connects. One of my tribal guy that works in Yola International Airport connected me with a guy who is also our tribal guy that works in the Abuja International Airport. Aha, that's my luggage. The one on the floor, the one standing, and the one sitting on the one standing. That's my backpack. That one is cleared for cabin. Anyways, so I had to get something to eat because of the anger of peace and the stress. Delayed flight, I had to go and get Procol in Abuja Airport. And this inhaler, the inhaler is 2,000. This Procol is 3,005. I am not joking. Abuja International Airport. And even in Yola International Airport, it's so, even though it will not be so. Look at the stress on my face. I am warning you, do not buy anything in the airport. You will spend a lot of money, ridiculous, even in Naira. Like you are in a Nigeria airport, you have started spending a lot. Anyway, this was me. I was very stressed. This was almost around 1 a.m. in the night. I slept a little because I cannot sleep. There were a lot of people waiting for the international flight in the morning. There were some people going to Saudi Arabia, some people going to China.